Welcome back guys to another GTA video, and in today's one, as it is another beginning to an event week, we are working on this week's weekly challenges, which are to complete 3 Fooligans jobs. I thought I'd actually heard the last of Dax, but here we go, needs must, so phoning Dax and getting a Fooligans job started. And helping me out this week will be Grey Guts, and the reason for that is just to cut down on the 48-minute cooldown timer between Fooligans jobs. Now, I'm not sure if there is a working method for solo players to sort of work around that 48-minute cooldown, but this is the best we come up with. So Grey Guts is going to help me out with this one as part of my CEO. I will then go ahead and join his CEO to start a second one. We will then only have, by the time both of them are done, probably about 25 minutes to wait until we can actually do the third one. But getting into this first one, it is working remotely, in which we need to go and pick up the Gold Postal Brute Pony and get it fitted with a remote bomb. So here we are in LS Customs getting that fitted before we need to head down to the second location. This mission does in fact have to be one of the easier Fooligans missions. All we need to do is simply drive this van inside the gate once the Vagos decide to open it, and there's Grey Guts finally turned up. But once we get inside, it's dropping it off and leaving it at the green marker and then getting out without being detected. Obviously if you are detected, you will start incurring the wrath of the Vagos, but we make it out, and once we are outside we can detonate the bomb through our phone contacts list. With the bomb detonated, all we simply need to do after that is to lose the cops, and there we go, mission passed. That should be the first one out of the 3 completed. We'll just have a wee check in the challenge list, and yeah, that's the first one done. So moving on, like I said, I then joined Grey Guts' CEO and he started his Fooligans job. It had to be one of the worst ones. We go from one of the easiest to one of the worst, so this one is crop dusting, and I need to go and pick up the chemicals from the back of the van up here at the Rex Diner. From there we are heading over to the airfield to pick up the crop dusters and load up the chemicals to the crop dusters, not before taking out some enemies. Now the bonus for this week is that the Fooligans jobs are in fact double money and RP this week, so maybe worthwhile getting some of these knocked out, but get 3 of them and you do get £100,000 bonus. And there is Grey Guts finally arrived in his own inimitable style. And is it going to fall off or is it going to stay with me? It's certainly done some damage to the tail anyway, but a little shake, and I do in fact manage to get it knocked off. So with that off, we can head down to the first location and get this crop destroyed with the crop duster. Now it doesn't take much, just throttle back on the engine and you won't go too far wide, and it should take maybe 1 pass and everything is destroyed. We do have the indicator in the bottom right there, and yep, 1 pass gets it all done. We can then head over to the second location, coming in a little bit fast, so it might take a little bit longer with this one, but managed to slow it down, and with 1 full circle of the crop that gets that one destroyed. Now heading up to the third one to help Grey Guts out. Unfortunately he bit the dust, no pun intended with that one, so he did manage to get half of that crop taken out, so it didn't leave me much to take out. Unfortunately I was beginning to lose power on my crop duster with that helicopter taking pot shots all the way over here, but do manage to finally get the last location fully cleared out, and unfortunately I didn't quite make it to the tanker, but in came Grey Guts to the rescue and he took a dive bomb right at it in his own special way. He really does enjoy leaving his own special mark on these missions, and I think there he's telling us, don't do that at home kids. But with that one done, all that's left to do is just to leave the area, and once we are clear, that is it, mission passed, and that will be 2 out of the 3 Fooligans Jobs completed. So a short wait of about 20 minutes later, and we finally get to call Dax for the last time this week, unless of course you're actually going to do some of these missions. Again, they are double money and RP. So with Dax contacted, we do in fact get the heavy metal. Now this one isn't too bad. You do need to protect the vehicle on the drive out, but getting into the salvage yard, once again there's Grey Guts arrived. We get to take out some of the enemies before getting to the big boss. Once you've taken him out, all you need to do is take a photograph of the big boss once you've taken him out and get that sent across to Dax. Once you've done that, you will get the location of the heavy metal vehicle that you need to return to the buyer's location. Grey Guts did a good job of clearing out the enemies that were chasing us, so we didn't lose too much health on the stolen goods. And you can follow him on Twitch and YouTube with the username GreyGuts93. Once that is delivered though, it's just a case of getting out of the area, and that is it. Mission passed, and that will be 3 out of 3 Fooligans Jobs completed for the weekly challenge. Now just a reminder, it is double money and RP on these Fooligans Jobs, so you're getting 100,000 every time you complete one of these, and once you've done 3 this week, that will be a bonus 100,000. But there you have it guys. If you did enjoy today's video, do leave a like, and if you are new here, why not consider subscribing. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.